I've never felt that way about anyone. I don't know who he is, but wow. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and this channel is Sarah Refined. I typically am posting a video of life developments and personal growth and financial education on my Tuesday uploads, and then on Thursdays I do Travel Story Thursday, where I read a portion of this book because I went and traveled for 6 months in Spain when I was 19, and very naive because I had just come off the farm and I had no worldly experience whatsoever. Let's get in. If you haven't caught up, you can catch up to all of the episodes right there. There are 6. This one is episode 7. That was awkward. Anyway, meeting my soulmate in Seville. February 9th, 2013. I have seen nothing of importance in Seville so far. I still have to book a ticket for the bus from Seville to Granada. I decided not to walk the 248 kilometers. Huh, shocking. Then I'll be in Granada for a week, and on the 17th I'll go to Valencia. I'll be there for 2 weeks just speaking English to a young couple. I think it's gonna be really good, but I'm a little nervous. Like, what am I gonna do while we're working? Valencia is a coastal town, so at least I've got the beach. I never went to the beach once because it was February 9th in Europe. I was just stubborn and trying to pretend that I was immune to the cold. After that, on the 3rd, I will get to Barcelona, stay until the 5th, and then fly from Barcelona to Dublin. And then I go to a park, and as you may have seen in the Zaragoza episode, I did occasionally some dramatic retellings. It's a Sunday afternoon in a plaza, which I do not know the name of. People, beer, and tapas are everywhere, as well as hot guys. I was sitting eating pizza and 3 guys were standing talking. One of them continued staring at me, and even after they walked away, he kept looking back. Shortly after, this other guy rides up on his motorbike, and in a sequence like a scene from a movie, he stepped off his bike, pulled off his helmet while walking, and ran his fingers through dark, wavy hair. All I could think was, damn, Alex should have seen that. And the thing about this that I did not write in this journal is that our eyes met and held for like 5 seconds, and I felt like we dated, got married, had kids, and died happily ever after together. I've never felt that way about anyone. I don't know who he is. I don't think I could pick his face out in a crowd nowadays. But wow, it was a lifetime in that eye connection of 5 seconds. So that was my soulmate. I will not be convinced otherwise. And I miss him a lot sometimes. On a sadder note, and a bit more of a serious one, while I was doing this trip, my best friend at the time, was going through a really rough stuff going on at home. Her brother had gone into surgery for dental something or other, went into a coma, and they were not sure if he was going to wake up. Unfortunately, he didn't. They had to take him off of life support a few days later. So I actually was writing this on the 13th, so I was about to head to Granada. And I was just talking about all my travel plans. I just looked at hostels in Barcelona for the 2 nights I'll be there, and then I get a flight to Dublin. Moments like this are when I feel so confused. How can my life work so well while this falls apart? I've had that pretty much multiple times actually. Yeah, where my life is going really well and I'm loving it and I feel excited. And meanwhile, my friends or close family, or in this case, my best friends, have been going through heartbreaking situations. It's really weird when you're traveling and it's not even like you can't just say, I'd like to be there for you, but you like literally, your lives have absolutely nothing in common. And at this point, I was not sure about empathy and I didn't understand a lot of the things I understand about emotions and myself now. That was a really hard part, and I think it kind of kicked off some other stuff that I talk about in here. In my attempts to empathize and grieve with her, I started adopting a lot of thought processes that would have not otherwise been in my head. spent the next 2 weeks, like I said, in Valencia. And while it was really good and I enjoyed my time there and it was a good experience, I really started diving deep into my own depression because of what I just said with my friend's brother and just the feeling that I was being inadequate as a friend, and then never mind just being 19 with the maturity of a 16-year-old pretty much. I really had a lot of self-discovery go on. I developed a little bit of a depression, which spirals into a deep one, which I only realized a few years ago. Like, this happened 7 years ago, and I only realized about 3 or 4 years ago, like, how scary it actually got. The next episode's a lot happier though. One of my favorite stories of my entire travel, and it's so cute. I go back to Barcelona and I meet my friend Jack. So if you have seen the second episode, I think, where I'm talking about meeting hostel friends, I mentioned him briefly. Him and his buddy were staying there and studying, and I ended up going back to Barcelona specifically to see them and hang out. I'll let you tune in to the next episode and we'll talk about that. Until then, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for being here, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can leave a comment down below and let me know if you're enjoying this conversation and this series. If you haven't seen the last episodes, you can click them right there, but there is also playlists of other topics. Anyway, I'll see you in another video. Bye.